So Minnesota hopped Penn State. But for Gophers fans, you betcha, they're saying, well, we have a better win than Alabama. We have a better win than Oregon. We have a better win than Utah. Why are we under them and we haven't lost? And I think that's a fair conversation to have. I mean, when you look at Minnesota and Alabama's resumes, how is Alabama's better? Now, granted, they played LSU and, okay, they came back in the second half, but Minnesota played a top 4 team and beat them. LSU played a top 4 team and lost. And the rest of their schedules have been dog food. For Gophers fans, though, that are upset, note, your non-conference schedule was an absolute disgrace. South Dakota State, Georgia Southern, Fresno, disaster. Get it out. That's a terrible non-conference slate. The fact that you've got South Dakota State and Georgia Southern on this schedule, and then you schedule Fresno as the one other game outside of that, terrible. But then also, you're just not helped by your side of the Big Ten this year. Illinois, good story, but not a great team. Nebraska, not a great team. Rutgers, dumpster fire. Maryland, dumpster fire. But you can't worry about it. You can't worry about it because Minnesota will get into the playoff if they win out. You've got a game at Iowa coming up this weekend and a game against Wisconsin to end the season. You know, if Minnesota wins those 2 games, those are 2 top 20 opponents, one of which on the road, to end the season. They're going to move up a few more slots. But even if they don't, even if they are at 6, 7, or 8, and they go into the Big Ten championship game, if they beat Ohio State or Penn State, and they're a 13-0 Big Ten champ is going to the playoff. So while at the moment it might feel like disrespect, hey, what's the difference between our resume and Alabama's resume? Why are we 8 and them 5? Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. Because if you are 13-0 out of the Big Ten this year, and you would have wins over Penn State, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Ohio State or Penn State again, you're going to the college football playoff.